Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. I'm here with you today on Wednesday, March 6th, and it's a dark, dreary day here, cold, off and on rain, and I guess it's going to be this way for the rest of the week. Miss the sun already. Have to make our own sunshine though. So this is going to be a angel message reading for the collective. And I am working on ones for all the signs. But the daily reading this morning was interesting to say the least. About a masculine waking up to some things. So I thought it would be good if we did a daily collective message just so we can get the spiritual energies associated with that. Okay, Spirit. All right, that card can come out. Spirit, what do we have for our angel messages today? What does the collective need to know? Ooh, that energy just jammed right up. Something is vibrating on my desk. It's driving me crazy. Okay, get the glasses on. There we go. North in expansion. This is a 1, so this is like an ace. Okay. We have storms and cleansing. Right? And Spirit holding out a hand, and they might be putting you through some storms to cleanse out your energy. And that is a 5. Make room on my table here. We have outer core with fluidity, and this is a 3. And this is someone just walk along, doing their thing, knowing who they are, what they're doing, where they're going, flowing with the energies. And this is a 3. We have the equator to make equal, and this is a 5. You can see the light and the dark shadows here of someone coming into balance, making them equal in you. And that's a 5. So maybe these storms are helping you get into better balance with your masculine and feminine, your light and your shadow energies. And then we have oceans with bravery, and this is a 3. So someone is balancing in their life, right? They've got the world under their feet, it's in the water, and they're staying balanced and still managing to move forward in life. So I think we have a brave feminine energy here. We have plants with growth, and this is a 10. So something you're doing is growing. You've been planting some ideas and you have growth, and we don't normally see growth on the antlers of an elk, but nonetheless there's growth there, and maybe you're not seeing growth in your situation, but it is absolutely growing, okay? A 10. And next is rock with endurance, and this is just showing how strong you are, that in this collective is that we've been able to plant something and have it root and grow and produce leaves through this hard, crusty surface that we had to work through. And that's just evidence of our strength and our endurance in our current situations. And that's a 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3 here right off the bat. All right, now we'll go into Wisdom of the Oracle. Wisdom of the Oracle. All right, Spirit Guides, what can you show us for this angel message for the collective? What do they need to know? I keep picking up cards and they keep throwing them out. They want the whole clump out, I think. Okay, Spirit. We're going with it. Bottom of the deck is why. And this came out in a couple of the signs readings. Why? Why do you want something, someone, what's going on in your life? And ask yourself why, okay? And that's a 4. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have time for a nap, and this is a 6, so it's okay to rest and take time off. Maybe you've been pushing too hard, working too hard. Take some time, recoup a little, get the rest you need. We have a message in a bottle, and this is communication coming in from Spirit. It may be coming in a different or an unusual way in your life. Okay. And that is a 6 energy. We have deep knowing. And you may have a deep knowing about some situation in your life, something that's going to happen for you. You may know it's going to happen, and maybe you've known it for a long time. We have the energy of mending. You might be healing from a broken heart. You can see there's 2 angels here mending a triumph banner, you know, a victory banner of some kind. So we're healing our heart, healing a connection maybe in some way. Spirit is saying focus on the here and now, the today. Don't get caught up in the future or in the past. Stay in the present moment. That's where life is. That's where the magic happens, in the present moment. So stay here and now. That's a 5. We have between worlds. And this is an energy of having half of you in the new and half of you still in the old. Maybe you're working to get your whole self in the new, and you just need clarity on the rest of the moves you make in your life. That's a 3, and that comes in under our Divine Feminine. Milk and honey. And this is just about life getting a little sweeter, a little easier. You might be coming into a better time in your life with more happiness and joy. And this is a 6. We have flexible, and this is an energy of remaining flexible in an ever-changing situation, right? Being able to change your mind, not being rigid in your thinking, being able to negotiate, to compromise, collaborate, change your schedule, right? Like you go with the flow and the needs around you, and you're very flexible. We have loyal heart, and this is an 8. And this is someone that is loyal to the things and the people that they love in their life. They're loyal. Oh, I didn't make enough room here. And then we have soulmates, our cute little penguins here with the love all around them in the key. One of them has a key to a heart. It's a 5. We have Treasure Island. This could be some magical energy coming in for you, some sort of a surprise or an opportunity. That's a 9. Something you're not expecting. And then we have Blessed, and this is a 22, a master number, so we don't decrease it. This is an energy of someone who's spiritually connected and goes about life, zooming through life, doing their magical work, all knowing they're spiritually protected. Okay. That's the energies we have today. Let's get the Sacred She and see what we have come out here today. Let's shuffle up a minute here, Spirit. Wow, this energy feels so explosive, my goodness. Whew. Bottom of the deck is Triumph, and this is like a 6 of Wands energy. It's a fire energy, and it's like victory someone's feeling. Like they're going to have a victory in some way. So I'm just going to take a minute and separate the energies by their element. And we'll take a look at what we have. Okay, we've got some fire. We've got some water. And we've got some spiritual energy. We've got some earth energy. Okay, so we have all of the energies come out. We have the most with water and fire. Interestingly enough, and what is very shocking and telling to me right at this moment is that usually our biggest section with the Sacred She deck is always the spiritual energy, and today it is the smallest energy here, which I don't know, what is this telling us? We have 16, so this is a 7, and there's a crisis going on for somebody. Somebody is in crisis right now. And this is the deep knowing, the mending, and there's a crisis energy there. Somebody in crisis. So let's look at our air energy. We have the energy of fear. This came out in the I think the Taurus reading yesterday was heavy fear energy in it, and this is a 9. We have power, somebody stepping into power. This is a 5. We have what is the 2 of Swords, and this is restraint. Somebody holding back the truth of a situation, maybe. And that's a 2. Or waiting till they get the truth of a situation. Our earth energies, we have 11 with honesty. Someone is being honest about how they feel, maybe. Or should be, is maybe having a trouble being honest. And that's an 11. We have what would be the 6 of Pentacles, and this is about reciprocal energies in our life, about equal give and take, and having that flow of those energies through you, and someone has that going here. And we have what would be the 1 of Pentacles, and somebody is rooting things in their life. They're taking action in their life, and things are starting to root and take hold now. And they're following their true north and planting these seeds and rooting themselves into something, into an investment of some kind. Then we have our fire energy. We have like the 7 of Wands. And this is an energy of somebody that is spiritually connected, and they have that protection, and they're going about doing their spiritual things knowing they have that protection. That's a 7. We have the 8 of Wands, and this is about self-confidence, and someone realizes that that is the key to their success in life. We have intention, and this is the 3 of Wands. Somebody's setting an intention, and we know here in these readings that all we can do is send out the intention, and then Spirit takes it from there and gets it to the target and makes things happen in a way that we could never make happen. We just have to do our part. And then our 6 of Wands with triumph, a victory of some kind coming in for you. Okay, and then our water energies. So someone in water energies are our emotions. So someone's feeling a separation right now. They feel disconnected. This is like an 8 of Cups. They feel separated from you. We have 10 of Cups, and someone expressing gratitude for all the abundance in their life. I know I try to do that every day. Thanks, Spirit, for everything I have. We have the 3 of Cups, and this is about friendship and harmony and happiness, collaboration, celebration. We have the Ace of Cups. This is about love and the opportunity for love energy to be in our life. And this is about flow, that you're flowing in an energy of love. Excuse me. I need a sip of water. We have Voyager, and you could be on a journey of some kind, maybe a spiritual journey, and you're just flowing along on your path, facing whatever you have to face day to day, right? 3. Okay. I expected the energy to come out a little bit sharper than it did today based on the morning reading. But really, we have this energy of somebody that was in crisis. And yes, I could absolutely see that in the reading. It was like this person just had awoken to the realization that he was a divine masculine and connected to an empress. And it was kind of strange here. So there's somebody going through a crisis now. And they feel the separation. They feel the loss of this connection in their life. And they're dealing with some fear, some anxiousness, maybe fear on how to get back in touch with this divine feminine, we have the energy of a deep knowing. Somebody knows that this is happening. Somebody's been loyal to the connection. There's soulmate energies here. And that's a connection, right? And someone just wanting honesty, I think. All right. What do we want to look at next? Let's do we'll do the enchanted map. Let's see what comes out here. I'll bring the book over just in case I need it. How I did that, but I managed to turn it inside out. Spirit's not fooling around today. When they want the cards out, they want the cards out. All right, Spirit guides, what do we need to know? Bottom of the deck is balancing act. This is an 11. And this is an energy of somebody who is balancing their life, right, on a tightrope here, right? They're trying to keep everything balanced, and you can see love is coming overboard here. And I don't know what else is in this ship. I can't quite make it up. But they're waiting for their love to come in, I think, and they're doing a balancing act around it. And that's an 11. Oh. All right, we have 5 with goblins. And I remember this because it came out in a reading yesterday and I had to read about it. This is an energy of spirits that come in and increase your fear and self-doubt. They make you anxious. They make you worry and overthink and all of that kind of energy. And it's something you can control. It's an energy that's attached itself to you that's generating this fear and that kind of thing in you. So cleanse your energy if you can. Take a nice bath, get grounded, journal to get those thoughts and feelings out that you can. Get some exercise to work through some energies. Write down what you're worried about, because half the time we are fearful of things that will just never ever happen. So don't be doing that to yourself. You know, stay in the here and now. And don't worry about things that haven't happened yet. That's a 5. So that's around change. So maybe somebody is fearful of change, because we have the fear over here, and then the 5 with the goblins. We have the energy of home, and home can be looked at a few different ways, right? Maybe you're at home in who you are and what you're here for and what you're to do, and you're comfortable with who you are. You're at home to yourself. Your mind, your heart, your soul, you're all connected. You're all united. Your energies, your light, your dark, your feminine and masculine energies. You're whole and you're at home with yourself. And this can also be an energy of you're at home where you live. You're comfortable where you live. You like where you live. You like your neighborhood. You like what you have in your home. Or this can be an energy of somebody missing home and wanting to move home, wanting to come back. Maybe someone sees you as home. When they think of you, they think of being home. Maybe you're going to be moving from one home to another home. So there's lots of different ways we can look at this home energy. Okay? And I have a feeling that for the reading we're looking at here today, this is about somebody missing home, wanting to come home. That's a 9. But they're afraid of change. They're afraid to make a change. Flying. I'm not sure what this energy is, but that horse is flying. It's like a Pegasus, right? It's flying through the air. So let's see what this energy is. You have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and that the things you hoped for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Spread your wings and soar, surge, soar, right? That's this flow, this roots, this north direction you're in. Just soar, just reach for the stars and keep moving forward in your life. Ah, I love it. 2. Oh, we have our old favorite, the ghost lands. This 8 energy. There's nothing in the past for anyone. Everything in the past is a ghost. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to solve. It's just the past. Accept what's gone. Bring the happy memories forward with you. Leave the rest back there. Live in the here and now, because the future isn't built yet. It just doesn't exist. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. And there's only ghosts back there. So we only have right here, right now. Today is the day that matters. And whatever we do today is the footwork, the groundwork for tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. So what we do today matters so much in how our tomorrow will be. And if today we were already in tomorrow, we wouldn't be prepared for tomorrow, because we'd be so focused in the future we forgot to do what we needed to bring us into the next day. So stay in the present moment and leave the past in the past. Okay, next we have coming to life. And this is like, when you look at this card, it looks like a reversed hanged man, right? Because usually they're upside down getting that illumination. So this is just a hangman standing up. And this is somebody who's been taking time to heal, to mend, to reflect on themselves, to figure out what they want to do, how they want to live their life, what's meant for them. And it looks like they're getting some illumination and they're coming back to life. They're realizing who they are and who they were meant to be. And they're going to soar. And that's an 11 energy. We have a dry desert, and this is a 4. Just want to remind myself of this energy. That's a 31, not a 4. This is dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. And this is an energy, if you feel like life is offering you opportunities that lead to nowhere, Spirit is saying just endure, work through it. You're going to get new inspiration and something is going to change and happen in your life. And, you know, we all get into creative lumps, you know, just, you know, where our creativity seems to be blocked in some way. And that happens sometimes, no matter what field or who you are, it just happens sometimes. So when that happens, don't get down on yourself. Just take a break, walk away from it, distract yourself in some way. And it's sometimes when we disconnect that we get the next great idea in our life. So just enjoy, keep this dry desert. Just keep moving forward, keep doing your thing, and sooner or later, things are going to turn around. Life is a bunch of cycles. There's up times and down times, and you might be in a downtime right now or a dry time, and that's a 4. And maybe you're asking yourself, why? Why? We have the energy of commitment here. Maybe somebody's going to come forward and offer you a commitment of some kind. And this is a 9 energy. And we have sacred pool. This is, the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? This card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? Right? That's right. It's loving yourself no matter what you see in that reflection. Right? And I know if you follow my readings regularly, you would have heard this before, but I'm feeling like I want to tell this story now. It's a year ago, I was in a job that was very toxic for me. And it took all my energy and every bit of who I am to get through it and stick it out for like a year and a half. And I was stressed all the time and just working long and ridiculous hours. Sometimes I wouldn't be able to get home for days. It was that stressful of a situation. And one day I was driving home, and part of my ride was through the Connecticut woods, and it's really woodsy and a winding road where you can't go more than, I'd say, 40 miles an hour, so you really can see people in the cars as you're passing them by. And I happened to notice that everybody was staring at me, staring into my car, and and I'm like, what is wrong? What is going on here? And I'm looking up in my rear view mirror, and I'm like, no, I don't have, my makeup isn't smudged. I don't have, anything on my face. Nothing's wrong. Everything's okay. Do I look okay? I was thinking there was something odd about me. And, it kept happening, and I kept looking in the mirror and looking in the mirror. And I'm like, what is it? Finally, I get to a stoplight when I get into town, and I'm stuck at this light for a while, and I look up in the mirror again. And this time, maybe because I wasn't actually driving and I could really look in the mirror and see, one of the lenses had fallen out of my sunglasses. So I had one eye with a sunglass, and the other eye is wide open. And how could I look at myself so many times and not see that? Yet everybody passing me by could see that. So I had my one clear eye, so when I looked in the mirror and go, oh, there's nothing on my face, I can see there's nothing on my face. But how could I not see that I only had one lens? That's how, and I learned a lesson there, that sometimes we look in the mirror and we're not even looking at ourselves, even though we're looking at ourselves. And it just struck me. And the first, and what's even more shocking about it is that I was looking in the mirror to see what was wrong with me, right? Automatically assuming that if people were looking at me, there had to be something wrong with me. And there was something wrong, right? There was something wrong, but I didn't even see it, yet I went in with, what's wrong with me? And I didn't even see what was wrong. And, at the time, I just attributed it to the stress I was under in my life, and how I could not focus. I wasn't allowed to really think about myself during that year and a half. I had to be, I worked in healthcare, and it was during COVID, and it was in an extreme, and I worked in senior care, so this was a really intense time, and yeah, it was nuts, and I couldn't think about myself for a minute in that period of time. And when I see these cards about reflecting and really looking at yourself, I can't help but think of that, how I was intentionally turning to a mirror to see what was wrong or right with me, whatever, and I wasn't even looking at myself. And now when I go into the mirror, every morning I give myself a high five, just so I know I'm intently looking at myself and saying hello to myself. Right? And do you realize how divine and beautiful, and the divine energy that is within you, how beautiful you are, your authenticity, right? And we are all different, yet we're all the same. We're all connected, yet we're all separate. So realize your divinity, realize how pure and special you are. And no matter what anyone else thinks of you, think of yourself that way. Have self-confidence and be the beautiful you. All right. What do we want to do next? What's going to fit with this energy? Let's go with our cosmic journey. No, I'm going to change my mind. Energies of the hidden realm. It's kind of hard and hiding there. But I like these challenge energies, right, to keep us on our... I like knowing what allies are working with me. What angel allies are guiding us, protecting us, helping us. What do we need to know today? What messages can come through for the collective? Okay. We have the Dragon's Duel. This is a 5. This is inner conflict. It's when you're conflicted about something, trying to make a decision that could impact your morality, who you are. And this is spirit guiding you to make a conscious choice. Not an ego-based choice, but a soul-based choice in your life. And they're helping you with that energy right now. Allies are guiding you in making that choice. We have the Wise Woman of the Wonderland, and this is about your integrity and compromise. Having integrity, knowing who you are and what you'll put up with and what you'll bend on, right, is important. And we always want to be, we want to be able to compromise in our life, right? Work with other people and be adaptable and agreeable and have collaborations, right? And help other people. And we can do that. We can compromise as long as we don't compromise our integrity. So it's having a balance between your integrity and what you will and won't compromise on, okay? And that's a 3. And that's a divine feminine energy, a boundary. Have it. We have the Eyes of Beauty, positive expectations and getting clarity, right? Be careful of expectations in your life. And it's okay to have positive expectations, to be optimistic. But you can't base that on any types of illusions. We have to base our expectations on the reality of our circumstances. And it's best to get clarity on situations and not go into something just because you have positive expectations. Have clarity about the situation. Don't think about what could be. Think about what is. Be clear. And that's a 7. We have the Dream Walker. Dreams, the collective good in the illusions. And that's kind of what I was just talking about, right? It's okay to dream, to imagine, to wish, right? That's like manifesting. And when you do it, when you have the collective good in mind, it has extra emphasis for spirits and the help and the cooperation you get when things can be win-win, right? And I like to be here thinking I'm helping the collective good. That's my only goal, is to help people. And if I help one person each day, I'm happy. And that's my only expectation. If I could have one person that I help. And you know what? Some days it's even me that I'm helping when I'm doing these readings. So no matter what, it's a win-win for me. And then there's the illusions, right? How sometimes life can just put us in situations where, for whatever reason, we're blocked from seeing the truth, and we're living this life under a complete and utter illusion. We lie to ourselves, and we ignore our intuition. And you know, I'm a hugely intuitive person, and I have been my whole life. And yet, knowing this and saying that, there's been times in my life where I so badly wanted to believe and give somebody the benefit of the doubt, I would ignore my intuition and go with the illusion of what I hoped or what my great expectation could be. Right? To be the optimistic one, to be the one that sees the best in people, sees the potential in people, and how sometimes it's what you see in someone, not what they see in themselves, and they can never meet your expectation because they don't see that in themselves, even though you may see it in them. I hope that's making sense. And that's like an illusion you live under. And me, as my whole life, like since a small child, I have had this intuitive gift. And as I look back on some occasions in my life, every single time, I have not paid attention to my intuition, I have regretted it later. And I'm finally to a place in my life where I don't do that anymore. If it doesn't feel good to me, if my intuition isn't in line with me, I'm not doing it. I'm not going there. I'm not accepting that offer. No more. I will never, ever, ever again go against my intuition. And I encourage you all to think like that. The High Lord of gratitude and service, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. And this is managing the energies between being selfless, like saying yes to everybody all the time, and not caring for yourself. So you can be selfless, but you have to have a balance of self-care associated with that. And with humility, you have to have a little bit of pride, right? It's okay to be proud of the work you do, but don't be braggadocious on the other side. And taking conscious action in your life, thinking things out, making plans, and going in the right direction in your life. Keep moving forward. Keep seeing the opportunities that are coming to you and acting on those opportunities. And being grateful, right? Being grateful for every opportunity. You know, this morning I woke up to 200 subscribers on my channel, and thank you everyone, 200 people. And to think that I get to do readings for 200 people, starting with one, and now we're to 200, and that's just amazing to me, and I'm ever so grateful, and I can almost feel myself wanting to cry. I'm so grateful for the opportunity, you know. And so thank you everyone. And this is a 2. And it's so how you work with those energies in your life, that spirit of gratitude, and setting your plan and doing the work, right? Being pride, but not braggadocious. Being selfless, but taking good self-care, right? Life is about such balance, folks. being balanced. And we all feel it when we're out of balance, right? It really shakes us loose, right? And even being balanced in our feminine and masculine, our light and our dark, and we had that out here, that equator energy, right? This energy here that Spirit is helping us with right now. Okay, we're at that time where we're going to review all the energies, and then we will pull some oracles. So we have like 3 ace energy here. We have north and expansion. We have what we're doing is rooting and taking growth. And like an ace of cups, like love, we're flowing in the energy of love right now. We have 2 energy with rock and endurance. We've got this 2 of swords energy. We're holding ourselves back, pending more information, pending the truth coming into us. We're soaring now with the work we're doing. We're going to start flying and moving forward. And then what we just talked about, that energy of balance. We have this 3, and that's about the divine feminine. We're flowing in our outer core. We're solid in who we are. We're comfortable in who we are. We're being brave right now, and we're balancing a lot of different demands on our energy, but we're doing it. We're balancing the world. We might be between worlds of the new, what is versus what was, and we're making our way into all new. We have set some intentions in our life, and Spirit has taken that arrow and it's hitting the target for us and making things happen for us. We have an energy of friendship and celebration around us right now, maybe some communication coming in. And we've been on a voyage, maybe a voyage of love, a voyage of healing, a voyage of growth, a spiritual voyage. Could be different for all of us. And then having balance between our integrity and knowing what we will compromise and what we won't, having a good boundary around that. We have the 4 energy, which is asking yourself all the why questions in your life. And if you're lacking some creativity or inspiration right now, relax and work through that energy. It will come to you. We have storms and cleansing energy with 5, and Spirit helps you with this energy to work out negative energies, to remove them from you. The equator, balanced in light and dark energies. The here and now, being focused on today and what matters today. You have a soulmate energy around you, and I'm drawn to the key there for some reason. And love is the key, right? Love is the key. Someone is stepping into their power. Be mindful of those goblins, right, that are rising up the fear in you, making you doubt yourself, question yourself, fear action you want to take. Tame those little goblins, take control of them. And then this dragon's duel you might be in right now, this inner conflict to make a conscious decision about yourself and not compromise your morality and who you are as a person. And you've got this conflict going on right now in your life. And then we have 6 energy. And this is about love. That's the energy of lovers. And Spirit is saying it's time to take a nap. Just relax and rest. Message in a bottle. And this is communication from Spirit coming into you. So milk and honey. Life is going to get easier. It's going to get sweeter. It's going to get happier. You're in reciprocal energy right now. Giving and receiving. And you are headed towards a triumph in your life. Our 7 energy and our spiritual energy, you have a deep knowing. This is like your intuition. You have a deep knowing about something in your life, that something is going to be happening, that someone's coming forward to you. And this situation is mending, and you're both healing, and maybe you're ready to come together and do something magnificent for the world. Somebody's in a crisis right now, a crisis energy. Somebody's adaptable and able to flow and work in different situations in their life. And the eyes of beauty, positive expectations and clarity, right? And I talked about my whole little experience there, right, with the sunglasses. And we have a loyal heart, being loyal to the things you love and the people you love in your life. You know that self-confidence is the key to success in your life. You're in separation with someone right now, and I think they're missing you. Remember, there's only a ghost land behind us. All as we have is the here and now. Tomorrow isn't built yet. The Dream Walker. And this is about dreams coming true, dreaming, imagining, wishing, versus illusions and things that aren't real. And doing things for the collective good when things can be a win-win in your life. I personally love a win-win. And this is an 8 energy. So that might be around someone's work. We have 9 energy and Treasure Island, right? You might have some special offer coming in. We have the energy of fear. This might be fear of the unknown, fear of making a change, fear of letting go, fear of communicating. I think somebody is missing home. Maybe you make them feel like home. And there's the possibility of a commitment coming in here. We have plants with growth. Even if you can't see it, growth is happening. It's going to be important to stay flexible in this new energy and stay in an attitude of gratitude in your life. It's working for you. Our spiritual energies, we have the energy of blessed, and this is a 22, I think. Yeah, this is a 22. So you're just in your spiritual energy. You're all zen and going about your work, doing your thing. We have 11 with the sacred pool, right? Really look at yourself and see how divine and beautiful you truly, truly are. We have 11 in honesty. Be honest in all areas of your life. Be honest with yourself, right? You know, they have that saying, for no reason, honesty is the best policy. And it truly, truly, really is. And remember, you can be honest in who you are, and you can be honest with others, but not everybody thinks like that. Not everyone is going to be honest with you, and that's why your intuition is so important. We're balancing a lot of different demands in our life right now. It's a balancing act. But you're succeeding here. You just got a little bit of love falling out on you. And someone's coming to life. They're starting to figure things out. They're getting excited again. They feel this passion and stuff welling up in them, that they feel love growing in them again. And how beautiful is that? They're getting some illumination on it. It's like a reversed hanged man here. All right, so a rather this is an angel reading of don't give up on hope. There's such hope and possibility here. There's such potential here for really a beautiful energy to come together, for somebody to really make something beautiful happen in their life if they can get past the fear. Fear holds us back so badly in life. All right, let's get the sacred forest out here today and see what the higher level energies are for us here today. Oh, we're just over an hour. I'm sorry, everyone. But if we want to dive, I could give you circle level energies and then send you off on your way. But when we really dig down deeper, we learn so much more. And if you're going to invest in one of these readings, why not learn the most you can about a situation or a time in your life, rather than having to get through a 5-minute or 10-minute video, right? At least that's how I feel. I'd rather watch one thorough reading than 15 different ones looking for the depth of energy that I want. Okay. Ooh. Bottom of the deck is miracles. Didn't expect to see that there. So you have some miraculous energy coming in here. Gosh knows with that treasure island energy, anything miraculous could be happening here for the collective, okay? And it might be around some stability in your life. Okay, so in addition to our miracle energy, we have guardians of the land with protection. So Spirit is protecting you and your family. You can take the actions you need in this growth or whatever you have going on that has you working so hard and has all of your attention. You're protected. You don't have to worry. Air Spirit with knowledge. This came out in the morning reading. In that your knowledge of a situation, your intellect is going to be increasingly important in the coming energies, okay? Rely on the wisdom that you've amassed. Trust your intuition. Trust your divine connection, okay? Your intellect can make the decision alone, can determine an outcome in your situation. Wisdom of the woods, and this is Spirit saying, stay focused on your dreams, on your goals, okay? One thing at a time and keep focus. Forest Temple and enlightenment. Somebody here is going through enlightenment. That's kind of this energy here, right? They're waking up to a new way of thinking about life. Fire Spirit with energy, and this energy is growing in you, within you. It's getting magnetic and attractive, and it's pulling positive opportunities into you. Ancient Oak Spirit with strength. You're staying strong and courageous and brave. And your endurance, you're determined to make yourself a success. Secret Spring with success. I feel such a strong determination energy here for somebody. Mystic Meadows and Sanctuary. And this is about feeling, let yourself come into a place of spiritual protection, a sanctuary where you feel at peace, where you can release the fear, the resistance, any of those kinds of energies where you can really resist them and just rest and feel at peace in this sanctuary, in this hold of spirit. And this change is coming in here. Change is coming, and you've got a commitment coming, I think. Maybe in the new moon energy, maybe in the full moon at the end of the month, maybe something will. And if you look here, the deep knowing is a moon. So maybe you have an idea of when something might happen. And we've got an eclipse energy at the end of the month too. And that eclipse energy, eclipse are about abrupt endings or beginnings. So you could have a commitment ending, or you could have a new commitment coming in. With eclipse season. And there's a couple. There's one with the full moon, and then in April there's one with the new moon in Aries. Okay. So that's the reading I have for you today. A really positive one. So stay strong, everyone. Listen to your intuition. Flow with the change that's coming into your life. Right? Don't resist change. Flow with the energies. Walk fluidly, right? We're strong and we're confident in who we are, and we're walking forward into life. All right. That's the reading I have for you today, everyone. Thank you again for the 200 subscribers. I'm most grateful to all of you. And I will see you in the next reading. Have a great rest of the day. Happy midweek, hump day, right? And love and light to all. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.